Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 46.5, and I kind of want to do instead of just filling up the whole thing, which to some extent would be fun, and maybe we'll come back and do this a few more times and fill it up. I don't know. But I just want to show some reasons why you'd want to do this would be if you want to have a bunch of different patterns that you can kind of chain through and play. And I know we're just doing drum sounds, and this is kind of locking in the SP404 mk2 as being a drum machine to some extent, but we can play like this house beat and switch into like more of a break beat. So it kind of helps allow you to have the ability to drop into different sounds or different patterns, but still keep the same sounds. So once you've kind of gotten those set up the way that you want, it's not a big deal to kind of move around. And to me, having that consistent sound and ability to move around through patterns is really important. And if you want to change stuff, again, it's like super simple. All you have to do is you just go shift exchange. And as long as you know that you're always using pad 13, you just pick like whatever sound you want and you just do the exchange. And then you come in, we're using a completely different bass drum now. And if you're listening, you're like, I don't really like that hat. We can come in. We've got closed hats. Let's say maybe we want this one. It's just a matter of switch pad 13 and 15. I'll say I'm just trying to just go copy 13, 15. And away we go. We've now got a different sound. I don't like that rim, let's say. Maybe I want this high one. Again, just shift pad 5, exchange, just switch it out. And now we've got a arguably different sound. And even with just this, it's not that hard to change up the sound. Scattering could be a pretty fun thing to add in just for like in between beats or something. Just to flip out your sound, or let's say you want to go through and use the compressor. You can like really pull this stuff forward, add some noise, a little wow flutter if you want a little bit of that variation, but you can hit some of these effects you can hit pretty hard. Cassette gives you the ability to tweak towards like the low end or high end, which could be fun for some cuts where you're playing some other music and then drop back in, and then you can just turn it off. So overall, I think this is a great way to, again, have consistent sounds, have patterns that you can change in between, drop in, drop out, and just overall have something that you can kind of lean on as a device, and then you can go work with other components. If you just do decide to do this format, the other thing I would say is you don't have to fill up all 10 banks with all kinds of drum hits. I mean, you could just use like the first 4 or 5, like bank A through E, for example, as drum hits, maybe bass, snare, hat, percussion, ride or something. Whoops, didn't mean to start that. And you could have the other banks in the back end be your different samples for whether it's vocals or bass or piano chords or whatever. So, I mean, you don't have to take and apply it as fully as I did, where I had every single bank be a sound. You can absolutely take and drop in and mix and match however you want and make this be part of your normal style and just do this as a mechanism for your drums. Anyway, guys, hope this is helping you out. Keep making music, keep having fun. If it sounds good, it is good. And peace.